Guys, we've got the team news, and we know that our key guy Matthew Cunha won't be available for the trip to Crystal Palace. But what changes can Amorim make if we are going to look better than what we were against 10-man Everton? My name is Webb. This is the United of Sport. We are powered by DSTV, who remind you that for only 15,000 Uganda shillings, you can watch all the 5 games on Super Sunday, starting with Crystal Palace Man United all the way to the London Derby, Chelsea against Arsenal. Pay now and enjoy, of course, with DSTV, topmost quality from wherever you are. You do need a decoder as well to connect to your DSTV stream, so be sure that you must really get a decoder if you're going to watch football the right way in the topmost quality. Now, Stanbic Bank remind you to protect your goal. Don't you risk your gadget by going to dirty sites, clicking on links you don't understand the source. You're risking your money, your account, and everything that you treasure, your identity. Be sure to use the internet the right way by earning from it. Come and learn with me how to earn online. The number is down there on your screen. People are learning and changing their lives. Yes, it's no jokes. I've been singing this for years and years. You better get it in you that people indeed are learning and they are changing their life if they do apply the things they learn. Now, let's get into it. So, Manchester United, we do know where we are. We do know that these injuries certainly kill us a lot. They take us so many steps back. One player out and it's a mess. But Amorim as a coach has got to forge a way of making it look decent on us, really. And for me, I think the first thing he needs to do is tweak things up top. Because if we are not threatening up top, certainly 10 men will come out and still take us for a footballing masterclass. So I think for me, the other positions we can debate on whether Mazraoui should start ahead of Yoro in the right. Probably it's Yoro who will start with Delete, and I'm hoping Lisandro Martinez starts now. I think for me this is the time we get to see Lisandro Martinez start a game of football, because he's not. I mean, if Tyrell Malaysia was injured for all that while and for all that long time, and he came and started a game against Arsenal, why can't Lisandro Martinez start now? We need him to, just even for psychological motivation and maybe scare of the opposition. If Lisandro Martinez is on the pitch, no one would expect him. Put him there. So for me, I want to see Lisandro Martinez start, whether on the left with Elite and Yoro or Mazraoui, doesn't matter. In the middle, of course, it has to be Casemiro and Bruno. Now, when it comes to the wing back, is where, again, Luke Shaw then should be seen, because it seems Amorim feels that Luke Shaw is a better option there than Lisandro Martinez. And so be it. If Martinez is a better option for him, he can play Martinez there and keep Luke Shaw in the defense. But for me, I want to see Martinez and Shaw on the pitch in this one, because this for me is a game that could change a lot for Man United's season. Because if it goes south again, I think it's going to be serious problems again for Amorim. We are going to go back to the reports of who replaces him, when they sack him, how many more days, ultimatums and all. Because if United lose another game now, probably a place in Europe will be harder for them to get. And the harder it gets, I think it also becomes more harder for Sir Jim Ratcliffe to decide, or to decide against not sacking him. You get me? To decide against. So I think it's going to be a very crucial game, and that's why Amorim has got to change a few things, tweak a thing or two, just for the psychology. Even if the personnel will not bring in so much, but I think that alone, even if he started Malaysia on the left, that alone will disorganize the opposition, because no one will expect it. Tweak something, then up top, start Kobe Maino as the 10 with Brian Mbumo, and keep Zirkzee in 9. I think Kobe Maino is high time he started. If Cunha is not there, Kobe Maino could be the closest we have to Cunha. He may not do the things Cunha does at the Cunha pace, but in his pace, he will destroy the opposition. He will break defenses. He will open up, defenses just with one touch on the ball. So for me, such a player is better off on the pitch if you don't have so many options. Instead of keeping to the same, forcing Mount and Zirkzee and whoever, he would probably throw in an academic kid before he thinks of bringing in Kobe. For me, these are the grey areas in Amorim that we must really, even us who back him fully, we must highlight that at times he fails to play the psychological game with his squad Play the psychological game with your squad to motivate your players, but also to send a message to the opposition that, you know what, I'm coming different. Because there is no way Oliver Glasner will prepare for such a starting 11 for this one. He will know certainly if there is no Mount and or rather if there is no Shesko and Cunha, then Zaks and Mount are the obvious options. Then forcing Dalo or one another defender on one of the wing backs if Dogu is not performing, or keeping Dogu there. I mean, it becomes too predictable, yet it's not really working that much. So if it's not working and it's predictable, why not tweak it, make it unpredictable, and hope that unpredictability will work in your favor, and maybe it will disorganize the opposition and you get a win. So I think Amorim fails with the mind games. He's sort of a one-trick pony. You don't want to be that. Don't be a one-trick pony, especially with your squad selection. Teams study your squad selection and they know you, the kind of person you are, the character you are. If you're the guy who forces it even when it's not working, they will see and they will frustrate you out of it. And trust you me, the more you force something, you keep doing the same thing expecting different results, you look a fool, honestly. You certainly start looking a fool. So for me, my hope and plea and desire is to see a different Man United. Different in the sense of course, the core is the same: Lamens, Delete, and Mazrou, rather, and Bruno, and Casemiro, Ahmad, and Mbumo. Those are givens, but trick a place or two in the other positions just to gift yourself a psychological advantage over your position. You'll start the game ahead of your position just by doing that. Even if he chooses to say, let me just disorganize the opposition by playing Kobe as the 8 and push Bruno to be the 10 with Mbumo, that alone will disorganize the opposition, because the tempo of the game will be different. There will be something different, and not to guarantee that it will work, but you see, as a coach, you've got all these players. It's your job to tweak and adjust until you get what works for that situation. Maybe his same one trick worked against Chelsea, against Liverpool. Perhaps it's been found out. Then tweak it with the players you have. That's for me one area that I've got issues with Amorim. He fails to know when to adjust. You two are failing to know when to move online and start earning money online. You're failing if you're still online, and for the whole of this year you've been hearing my voice calling you out to go and learn how to earn online, but you don't do it. And now you're a victim to scammers, you're a victim of thugs online, because you do not listen and you don't act. If you listen, you don't act. Guys, listen and act. The internet is the new normal. It's part of us. It's not living. Learn how to use it to earn and avoid being a victim of these online scammers every day. DSTV, 15,000 Uganda shillings. You enjoy all football on Sunday. The Super Sunday is all yours for grabs, for enjoyments. Enjoy it responsibly though, because it's too good. You might not come back. So enjoy responsibly. Cheers.